So I have a thought. Hear me out, because I know everyone has feelings about these things. So, what if it's not capitalism? What if it's not communism? What if it's not any of the isms? What if, except socialism. Socialism works some places, but they have to be more homogenized places, and they have to be smaller places. We're talking about a place like the United States. It is an accumulation of land by way of colonization. We are British colonies, broken off, religious extremists, broken off, going and stealing land, bringing indentured servants through from different lands. Not a spider. People leaving lands, people avoiding wars. I know my ancestors, I'm sure some of them came and colonized, some of them were colonized. It's part of all of our ancestry, depending on where we come from, right? This has been going on for like hundreds of years. But what if we haven't seen the potential of what capitalism can do when it meets socialism and when it meets communism? Hear me out. What if we've all been experiencing fascism, imperialism, if you will? You just kind of like academically give it a different name every time. But we can recognize the pattern. Those who can see recognize the pattern. They do the same thing. Resource grab, land grab, money grab, people grab. Human trafficking is probably the oldest, most, like if y'all really think slavery ended when they said it ended, you haven't caught on yet. Because when we catch on, they just change the name. They use the same rhetoric, they say the same shit, but they change the name. And so you start fighting a whole nother enemy, supposedly, because you realize how much worse this enemy is than the last one. But it's the same motherfuckers, the same devils, trying to convince you of a separation of class. You people deserve something, you people don't deserve something. That sounds very familiar to me. God gave you a human right and did not give them a human right. That sounds very familiar to me. And for the last hundreds of years, it's been white Christian nationalism. It's been European religious extremists trying to suppress humanity, trying to suppress the things that make us different, the things that make us feel, the things that make us connected to one another. And why would they do that? Lord, why the fuck would they do that? They do that because they're very empty inside. And when you're an empty vessel, you make space and room for things that are very dark. On some straight shit, okay? When you make room for that shit, it haunts for generations. And what do? They venerate their ancestors too. They got old men up on the walls. They got statues of the people who killed, murdered, maimed, and raped and kidnapped and made money. Made people wealthy. That's what they do. So what if we flip all that shit on its head, right? What if we take their tools? Because everything is energy. Everything is an exchange, reciprocity. If you take a concept like capitalism and you flip it on its head and you take care of the workers who built the company with you, and everything is distributed in such a way where everyone has their needs met and some extra for change, because there's plenty of extra. And then all the extra stuff, all the surplus, like in California, there's a surplus of taxes, right? All that surplus is used to actually help the community that contributes their money, their time, and their labor. We have a system where, just like we have cops and teachers that are paid by the government, you have caretakers who actually are concerned with repair, who are concerned with setting up these next generations for something besides chaos. And what happens when a bunch of demigods who are obsessed with power and ego and money as a thing instead of an energy, they destroy things. They kill things. They rape things. They feel entitled to things that aren't theirs. And they destroy any minutia of adversity by doing heinous things. Like heinous things. And I see, like, pick up a history book, bro. I promise you're going to learn so much. I can recommend you a couple if you want. Like, let me know in the comments if you want me to recommend some. Pick up a book. Pick up a history book. Learn the truth. Don't believe me. I don't want you to just believe me. I want you to see it for yourself. But what if we take these things and we turn them into something beautiful? What if we combine these things? And by doing what we want to do to serve our heart purpose. For me, for example, I love art. I express through art. I communicate with words. I'm grateful to have stuff like this where I can talk to you directly. I write, I sing, I dance, I move, I emote, I express. Because that's what I feel like I have to do to contribute to this world in a way that is meaningful to me, in a way that's impactful to me. Words, nature, connection. You know? What do you like to do? What do you do that makes your heart say, yeah, I'm supposed to do this? I love to help people in whatever way I can. Usually it's emotionally with me. People like to come to me and tell me what's going on inside of them. And I like to make them feel like they're loved. Not make them feel, but like remind them that they're not alone. And we all go through crazy shit. That nothing is as it seems. You're very loud. The birds are having their own song. But see, birds just sing. Birds just sing. They don't think of ways to destroy, maim, kill, torture people. We need to stop doing that. And it's not even a question about whether or not we need to divest our energy from these things and reinvest our energy in something else. It's a matter of time because this is unsustainable. And we can see it in a way that I don't think generations before us could. And I think it's up to us, because we see it this way, to speak to it, to find each other, and to build with what is a new reality that goes and draws from the old ways, the ancient ways of being connected and in reciprocity with everything around us, with each other, with ourselves, with the earth. It's fucking necessary, because shit is getting weird. Shit is getting weird. People have completely lost the plot. And your mind is your greatest asset, your heart and your mind and your voice. So use it. Do what your heart is telling you to do, because we need you. We need you to rebuild this place. We need you to see yourself, know yourself, love yourself, and start to give that energy out from within you. It's a devolution. It's painful. It's not fun. Shadow self is like crazy work. But what we're seeing right now is the grand shadow of it all. And we have to start to shine the light. And that's what we're doing. We're lighting up what the fuck is going on here. So hold your energy. Know that you're in that space. Think about ways that you can like flip shit on its head. Flip it up.